Get them on. Tell them we live. Man, I just had this dream, man. This vision. I just had this vision, man, of what's gonna happen. Man, and when I tell you this shit was a knockdown battle, it was a battle to like I've never seen before. It was a battle like I've never seen before, bro. All I know, I was praying that them damn nuclear bombs didn't land. Cause it looked like they was close. You know what I'm saying? But America has got some shit to defend itself. When I tell you that, hey, get them in a building and tell them young Elder on live, man. Shit about to get crazy. Let me set the chat up. What is about to befall on the world today? What's next? The battle of the two big powers. The battle of the two big powers, brothers and sisters. Hold on, I almost got the chat loaded up. I'm trying to keep you busy, man. So we're gonna talk about what I seen in the dream, and I done had this dream. Hey, okay, all right, there we go. Hey, Rob Bot, something, right? Rob Bot in the building. I done had this dream over and over again, man. This right here is like a reoccurring vision, man, between Russia and the United States. Ever since I was a little kid, I always had this same dream of a war against Russia versus the United States. And like every single time I had a dream, I see a different part of the war. And when I tell you it's a fight every time, every dream that I had, it's a fight. Well, these beings got they got a lot of equipment. Both of them got a lot of. Russia got a lot of shit. United States got a lot of shit. And when they was going at it, I mean, they was fighting like tooth and nail. We was going at it tooth and nail. And in the United States, people had to sign up for the military, even regular civilians, because we didn't have enough military to fight Russia. So they must have was getting help from China. I don't know. I didn't. I haven't. I seen it in one of the dreams that China was helping them in one of the dreams, right? So I know they was getting help from China, but I know over in America, it was the West Coast that we had to go and fight. But I also seen that, you know, Americans, regular citizens, had to dress to be join the military, had to sign up to join the military. They was like recruiting people, like they was like what you call it, like you gotta go out to the post office and you gotta file back in the day during Ali time. These people had to go and sign up to join the military. That's how bad it was, just to fight. Just to fight. Meanwhile, there's some people that infiltrated us that's trying to take our guns. So it's gonna make this real. They're gonna make us pretty much vulnerable. The reason why America is the way it is, another what we call like internationally safe, is because everybody got a gun over here. It's not like that everywhere. Like a lot of people get their own guns. It's the Second Amendment, right? So that's one part of it. I seen that Russia tried to hit us with nukes, but America got some shit, bro. We got a whole fleet of planes. I saw a whole fleet of planes take off, and their whole job was just to make sure nobody hit us. I'm talking about, man. When I tell you, if it was a battle, it's there. We got a group of planes. I seen what base they took off from, but I ain't gonna tell the name of the base. To Russia, just in case they listening, suckers. You know, but we got on one of these bases, they got a fleet of planes. Them fleet of planes, they'll take off. It might be like about 10 or 11 of them, and their whole job is to make sure nobody hit us with no nuke. And they was battling. They was handling their business. When I tell you they was handling their business, you know what I'm saying? They were handling their business for us, man, keeping us from getting our ass blew off the map by Putin crazy ass. Right? That was one part. Then I didn't see the part where shit get destroyed with nukes. I did see that once they almost did make it get through with it, that some extraterrestrial beings stepped in. They had a square type shaped ship, and the ship can alter the way it looked. But it stepped in and stopped the nuclear war, because if they hit the planet and if it's too much nuclear war, they could cause the Earth to get out of its orbit, and that can affect the rest of the planets and the solar system and the whole galaxy for that matter. So these beings stepped in, but America has 7 fleets of ships, a fleet of ships for every continent. And in that fleet, you got several different types of equipment. One being the aircraft carrier, which America is like one of the few. I don't even think Russia got no aircraft carriers. I think it's just China. I know Russia got some good submarines, right? The good submarines, but they don't got no aircraft carrier. We got submarines, aircraft carriers, destroyers. We got all this, right? But when I tell you that when Russia was trying to get at us with them nukes, and in his dream, this shit was crazy, man. Hey, shout out to brother Chopper G. Hey, if you want to show some love, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Hey, it's inevitable. What's about to happen is inevitable, man. I seen it. I seen people. I seen a natural disaster happen in California area, and that the National Guard was also recruit people to go over and pass out food and water and try to help these people because it was so devastation. It was from devastation. And I don't know if it's because of Russia attacked and caused the natural disaster. Like that was like when Russia attacked, that was like a trigger of this particular event. And people needed real help bad on the West Coast. You know, I seen that it was really, man, it got bad and bad as the time grew because of situations. But what is Joe Biden planning? Because everybody pissing Russia off, and then check this out. You know, we really lost the Cold War. United States really lost the Cold War. Only reason Russia lost is because they ran out of fuel. Well, get a load of this. Biden's selling them all the reserves right now, supposedly. I don't know for sure. But we got word that Biden is undermining our reserves. You know what I'm saying? And that's what kept us to win the war, because we had fuel. You got to have fuel to run those goddamn airplanes and those tanks. Now they don't gotta have fuel. Uh, you know, America, they sneaky. They might have some shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't run out. I know they nuclear powered submarines and aircraft carriers don't run off fuel. They run off of nuclear power. Now, as far as like the flying equipment and the tanks, and when I tell you America got some heavy duty shit, man, they started that war in Iraq just to test their shit out on them guys, man. I'm telling you, man. Them M1 the H1 tanks, them M1 H1 tanks. Let me pull one of them joints up, man. Let you get a load of that joint, man. Let me let you get a load of this. This is the in the Bible. This is they said that these beings spit fire when they describe in Revelations. Matter of fact, let me get that. They describe tanks in the Bible. See, they describe tanks. All this equipment that you thinking this new shit, it was already inking them, was already going to war back and forth. You know what I'm saying? And so the tanks ain't no new shit. The tank is old shit. It's like a dragon spitting fire. But these M1H1s, let me show you. These some bad mother jokers right here, man. When I tell you, they did the Iraqis wrong with these joints, man. They did the Iraqis wrong with these joints. This some bad. The M1 Abrams, this is a bad tank right here, brother. When I tell you, for all my military guys that know anything about tanks, this is the baddest shit. Besides what the Russians got, right? This some bad shit right here, man. This right here got cameras and bulletproof. It's got a whole nother type of technology, which I ain't gonna get into, that can repel bombs. So if you do anything about tanks, when they pulled up on Iraq, man, imagine these niggas pulling up like they playing with a remote control, like they playing the Xbox in this joint. And then the Iraqis gotta crank they shit like turn it like one of them doorknobs. They gotta turn they shit just to get it lined up, right? You pull up and you gotta turn your shit just to get it lined up to get a shot, and then you gotta take 3 or 4 shots before you can get it lined up. You know what I'm saying? And these niggas pull up like a video game in some M1 Abrams and turn right on you and blue. Hit press A. You know what I'm saying? They turn and press A, and then your ass is out of it. So this the type of technology that you're dealing with when you're dealing with what America got, man. But like I say, those planes, indeed, Ray, those planes, we got the baddest planes. But it takes fuel to run that shit, man. And like I say, the Russians, the only reason they lost that war is because they ran out of fuel. Yeah, M1 Abrams. M1 Abrams. And this right here might be the old shit, because they might got some shit better than this now. This right here, but this right here is the baddest shit you can get. If they got anything better than this, you know, if they got the M1 Abrams running off of nuclear power, you know what I'm saying, shooting lasers, because they got the laser weapons. So they upgraded, they put a laser gun on this shit and some in the nuclear power. Man, you talking about, that's an overkill. You know what I'm saying? That's an overkill. Now, with Russia and China is the other two powers. The bear and the dragon. See, we got the eagle. Keep in mind, we got the eagle, which is the United States. We got the bear, which is Russia. Remember, I told you about them grizzly bears. If you shoot them, they pack dirt in the hole and they keep coming at you. So it was a fight, right? But the eagle got air superiority, right? The eagle always have air superiority. That's what make America so powerful, because they got the air. Air Force. The Air Force is protecting us. When I tell you, they launched them ships the ones that was protecting us from getting hit with nuke, because in order to shoot a nuke, you got to shoot it out of space and then make it come back into the atmosphere in order to get it to get a good projectile, get a good distance on it. So them beings at, I ain't gonna say the Air Force Base, but it's a particular group of beings who don't stand by. So when they say, man, they shoot some shit at us, these guys jump in their shit and take off, and I guarantee you, these beings know what they doing. Cause I seen it in a dream. They was protecting America, man. These Russia had some shit. They tried to hit us, so they actually tried to fly one with a plane too. With a plane, when they couldn't get the atmosphere joint going, they tried to sneak they got this type of plane. Russia got this plane that can't be picked up on radar. It's a whole nother level. United States know what it is, and they've been trying to develop something for it. But Russia got this plane that can fly, and it can be pretty much invisible. And they're gonna try to use that plane to get in on us, to take out these guys who's supposed to be flying to protect us from it. And but these guys gonna handle their business. U.S. might as they will surrender. Yeah, man. Look, I'm telling you, man. What it is, they try. The enemy is trying to make us broke and destroy us from within. It's always the Trojan horse. It's always the Trojan horse that take you down. It's So it's somebody over here in bed with Russia, and we know who it is. Some people over here in bed with Russia, and they trying to Russia. They want Russia want to just punk us out, just to prove that, hey, we the power. Y'all ain't the power no more. United States, and that's the falling of Rome, the falling of the whole empire. You know what I'm saying? But I seen this shit in a vision, man. And that these people, the Chinese, were rounding people up, and they was only rounding people up who did the people they rounded up that had a nationality. They sent them back to where they came from, and the people over here that then was calling themselves black, they got policed up and put in camps. Because you don't got no home. They don't got nowhere to send you. Your home is this home. If you say, but if you saying you black, you don't got no home. So they round you up, put you into a camp, so they can figure out what they're gonna do with you. You might end up being a slave again. You know what I'm saying? But the people who have nationality, because you got to keep in mind, the Chinese and the Native Americans, we are the same people because we mixed in with them. So the Chinese is our family, really. They know that. The Chinese know that. The people told them. The guy, the leader of the country, just had told these people. He said that we know that we are natives. We've been all over the country. We've been all around the world before this time. And so they know that the Native Americans is us. The Chinese know that. So the Chinese gonna be into restoring the people. But the people that say they black and this and they don't know their nationality, that's gonna be it's gonna be a problem when they come to restore the land. The Iraq had World War II type tanks. Yeah, that's right, Armin. Hey, they had to. Hey, them joints. Let me pull them up for you. America, the one sold them to them. Ain't that about a bitch? Hey, America sold those tanks to Iraq. So that's like the old joints, like So they got Iraq got some good tanks now because America sold them this shit. So if America sold them that, what do they got? You know what I'm saying? But those tanks those World War II tanks was the ones they used during the Iraqi war, right? Not Iran. I'm thinking about that's Iran. Iran got some good shit because America sold it to them too. Yeah, they was in some joints like, what I'm saying, the Adolf Hitler joint. Yeah, they was in this joint. Hey, This the kind they was in Army. They was in that joint right there. You got to crank it with your hand. You know what I'm saying? Just to get it lined up. But you got to crank two different levels to get it lined up. By the time they got that shit lined up, man, look, these in the M1 Abrams, you can target it more than one target. So the M1 Abrams will line up on one and say, you want this target, that target, and this target. It'll hit 3 targets in a couple seconds. That's how bad the M1 Abrams is. So you imagine 50 M1 Abrams rolling up on 10 of these. that was an overkill. 10 of these guys that wasn't even ready, they was chilling, eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches when these niggas rolled, when the M1 Abrams rolled down on them, and they ain't even prepared, they ain't even in position to try to fire back. And then these guys just roll up. I'm talking about, man, anybody know what time it is over went down in Iraq, right? These guys, 50 M1 Abrams rolled down on 10 of these, and all these guys, half of them wasn't even in their tank. You know what I'm saying? When they rolled down on them. That's how, and so you talking about the shit that goes 60 and 70 miles an hour on land, you know what I'm saying? And can go into water, right? And float. So you talking about some whole nother next level type shit. We talking about the M1 Abrams. And if 50 roll down on you, you got a problem. A major problem. So everybody wondering, is it gonna be a ground war? Yeah, it's gonna be partially ground and partially air. It's gonna be but the nuclear thing gonna be, it's gonna be some people gonna come to agreement. It's gonna be an agreement. That ain't gonna be a nuclear war. It's gonna be an agreement once they have that battle. Once after that battle, it's a big battle that take place in the sky for air superiority. Once they take that battle take place, then they're gonna settle and have a treaty and say that we ain't gonna fight with nuclear weapons. We're gonna fight tooth and nail, with tank for tank, man for man. And that's how it's gonna kick off right there, man. And it's we leading up to it. We leading up to it. It's like this thing, man, that you can't get past. You know, if you're in the building, man, if you want to hit that like, hit that subscribe button, man. Hit the subscribe button, man. Yeah, but like I say, in my dream, man, it was a battle. I mean, I am talking about, it's a battle. It was a battle, bro. But shout out them dudes that whatever that team call themselves at that Air Force base, uh, whatever that team call themselves, a team of guys, they go up and they make sure that we don't get hit. Cause I don't want to get hit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, cause this is my land, and you're gonna try to, y'all finna get to a pissing contest on my shit, you know? I'm like, take that shit over there, you know? Go to Neanderthal land and the Caucasus Mountains and blow each other up. Don't be trying to fuck up our shit, you know? But man, the rip, the tear of money being tore away from the system, the money thinking, the money's got to go out. This type of money, that type of money, paper money's got to go out, because paper money is third dimensional frequencies. So everything's coming in. Everything is electric cars, electric money. Yeah, so it's going. Hey, so shit's going out, man. But I saw this knockdown drag out. Now I don't know. I can't say when. I just know, man. To me, right now, feel just the feeling I got. It feel like it's coming up. You know, it feel like it's coming up, right? Like it's just, and it's almost. It just you can't even. They walking right into it. Biden and Putin taking advantage of people over. He already taking advantage of people over in overseas already with his might, using his might on little guy, picking on the little guy. And you remember what happened? I forget when that was. I know it was when right before the nuclear blast or the atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima in Japan, right? I remember Japan attacking America, and they attacked us in the Pearl Harbor, right? Yeah, the Sherman tank. That's right. That's right. They in the Sherman. No, they in the Sherman. That tell you that name right there. They in the Sherman. That shit just funny at all within itself once you think about it, right? The Sherman versus the M1 Abrams. Man, one M1 Abrams will take on 5 tanks, man, at one time. You know what I'm saying? Some bad. I'm talking about some shit, next level shit. And I don't tell them what they added to it now. I'm just telling. They don't tell them what they added to it now. So if you come fucking with America, you better have your pants tied tight. I'm telling you that now. Anybody, it's gonna be a fight. You ain't finna just you know, Russia got some shit. I seen they got some because they've been keep in mind over here. We got a story over here on the secret extraterrestrial shit, like dealing with Majestic 12 and dealing with the other. It's another place called Sector 7 in the Hoover Dam. Sector 7 in the Hoover Dam. Yeah, y'all like about y'all elders that know. We know about your Sector 7 under the Hoover Dam, and we know about your complex in Colorado and Utah, right? But we ain't tripping. We ain't tripping on that. You know what I'm saying? All we asking is some of that extra shit you've been messing with. Make sure you got that shit on this equipment, man. You know what I'm saying? Because Russia got all the UFOs. They've been capturing UFOs in Russia too, and they've been trying to reverse engineer these UFOs and add some of the shit. Some of the shit they did add, like that invisibility plane that I told you about, that we got to watch out for. And that plane almost got us. Man, because they launched it from Mexico. I saw them launch it from Mexico. That plane took off from Mexico and flew right into the Gulf so fast we didn't even know see it coming. And then, but them people that I told you about that's on that base, they was able to block this crowd. Blocked when they launched it. They was able to get up there and stop it because they was already up there monitoring. You know what I'm saying? They get them satellites. What they were good for a little while because it been some of the ones they were shooting out of space. But when they came with this plane, it was a different game. When they launched that plane from Mexico. I'm telling you, man, we got to watch this. So I know the NSA they listen to all my shit. So hey, be keep your eye on Mexico, man, and I'm seeking some kind of plane in Mexico to try to launch it. They got some kind of invisibility technology on it that they got from extraterrestrials. They can bend light frequency around the craft. America got something they like it. They call it stealth, but this type of stealth that the Russian got is a little bit more advanced. It's really like invisible, like cloaking device. It's like the technology of the cloaking device that extraterrestrials have on their ship, where they can bend the light frequency when they come into Earth atmosphere or drop down to the third dimension. See what I'm saying? Mitochondrial energy to neutralize. Hey, shout out, brother Love. Neutralize aggressive destruction energy. Hey, look, man, I know that these beings gonna step in when they try to like America's gonna prevent that one, but some beans, and then it's gonna be another try to do another type of attack, and then these beans step in to prevent it. Yeah, like you say, like I see what you're saying, brother. Love, like some kind of like we put our minds and use our mind energy to deflect it, deflect this energy. Yeah, that's a good idea. Hey, Rob bye to everybody that's in the building. Rob bye to the brother Ahmed. Yeah, the Hoover Dam. It's a place called Sector 7 where they got certain types of technology they working on the ground. And so, man, we got some shit. We got unmanned submarines. I mean, drone. We got drone submarines. We got drone helicopters. You know, we already know about our drones. We use that drone to take out that dude that was what was that dude name? Dude that was that the Trump took out. And don't forget about that, man. I remember I told you what America did, man. Man, we made some bad, made some guys mad, man. We got some guys real mad. That's one thing we scared about, man. We forgot they killed this dude right here. When we killed this dude, man. Hold on, let me show you. Yeah, this dude right here. And you remember, let me point this out. Man, you remember the whole fucking country was out crying for this dude. And they said, we're gonna get you back. We're gonna get you back. Man, I'm telling you. Hold up. Let me blow his picture up so you can see him. This dude, you forgot about this dude, man. This is gonna be a big thing right here, man. But Iraq got that beef with us because of this dude. I mean, Iran. Iran got a beef with us behind this dude still. You got to keep that in mind, man. The whole fucking country was crying for this dude. And they ain't big enough to fight us. But if they get a whole bunch of little kids together, they can jump us. Which probably still gonna be hard too, man. Because you're talking about, like I said in when they attacked Pearl Harbor, the president said they woke up a sleeping giant. Man, what the hell that mean? When you a giant sleeping and you going fucking poking at him, and then you just woke him up, and he wasn't lying, because what they did when they dropped them bombs on their ass, man, you talking about that shut the whole world down, man. You drop some shit like that on some guys, man. Atomic bomb, and they got shit there that make that look like cupcake shit. Man has the power to really destroy the earth. Now, man has the power to destroy the earth, man. Man, in those pyramids, they've been out there. Already knew about it. They just told us about it, man. What do they find? A whole bunch of artifacts, gold, a doorway to the center of the earth. It's a whole bunch of shit they found when they went up in there. Because those pyramids are doors to the underworld. Yeah, brother Love. That dude there. Remember, the whole country cried for this guy. This shit's getting ready to come up, man. So that's why we see they would Trump is more aggressive president than Joe Biden. So Joe Biden ain't aggressive enough. Oh, America's Russia say something to America, and America say, "Oh, we're gonna take you. We're gonna stop buying your gas, and we're gonna suffer too. But we're gonna make you suffer. We're gonna suffer to make you suffer." They don't even make any sense to how he's running the country, man. He letting Val Pudding punk him out, man. He letting Val Pudding punk him out. Now I bet you this guy was planning some shit against America. Because that's how much they hate us. It's all dealing with religion. Religion is the reason why this shit is going to go down. It's Christianity. It's the Roman Empire versus the Islamic Empire, which both fractions are created by the same beings. Both fractions created by the same beings. One come out of the other. Right? They're all the same prophets, the same people. Talk about the same people and same similar stories, man. Right? So keep this in mind. You go around being a bully only for so long. Hey, Armin, if you still in the building, and they gave them niggas them Shermans just to go practice on them with the M1 Abrams. They said, we're going to give them these little Shermans. We're going to sell them about 2,000 Shermans because we ain't going to use them no more. They antiques, pretty much. They belong in a museum. They gave them some museum shit. Say, hey, y'all hold this down for us, man. Then charge them for it. And then said, all right, so we got to, because you got to think about it, man. These people didn't have so much as a toothpick over there in the desert. All they had some oil. They didn't even know that oil was under their land. They didn't even know that oil was under their land. So if in order for America to go pick on these people and take their shit, they had to give them something to at least fight with. So what do? They buy guns from Russia, Soviet Union AKs, and pass them out. And then they give them some M1 Abrams tanks. These people, they give them a couple equipment, right? And then they go in and say, terrorists, ISIS, and now let's go in and test our shit out on these niggas. You know what I'm saying? And go in there and just pretty much take these guys, destroy these guys. Turn them into a hole in the ground where they live at. Man, because you only can imagine trying to crank that shit to get a shot off on that Sherman, Armin. You know, this shit is crazy. But just remember that guy, man. That was 2 years ago. What was the date on that? Let's see. January. Yeah, man. I think election year, man, it's gonna be some shit like you've never seen, because election year is gonna get ready to come up, man. Election year 2023, 2024. I don't know if we got that long on where the prices and shit is going. Once that man, it's gonna happen. It's inevitable. The Russian war versus America. The bear versus the eagle. And Russia's making people scared over there. They saying that we ain't with America no more because America don't got no money. America's bankrupt. You gotta understand big business on a big scale. Each country having a certain amount of money to survive and trade around the world, gold or whatever they got. And America the only thing we got is oil. We got a whole bunch of exports that we could do, but most of them are being took over and sold. They even selling our water and sending it to across the world. You know what I'm saying? Selling our water over here. That means pumping it up, and you wonder why the wells run dry. Well, why, man? Well, look, water cannot escape. It's gonna go right back to what it is in its original form every time. If you put something in your hands, it's gonna seep through. So water, the planet is a certain amount of water. Now they saying that the wells are running dry. Why are the wells running dry? Because they taking all the water and balling it up, taking it under the ground. Or they shipping it, selling it to another part of the world, balling the water up, so the wells is running dry. Man, I didn't get that far in the vision, brother love. I only got to the last part. Like I just woke up just now, and all the other parts, putting all the other parts together. The last part I just seen was those beams from that particular Air Force base take off, and they was trying to stop this plane. This plane that was coming from Mexico that had a certain type of technology where it can't be picked up. And the plane ended up getting in, and because it happened so fast, the plane ended up getting in and letting off the bomb real high in the air. But these beams are already up there, so it was able to. And this one plane, it didn't let off one nuclear warhead. It let off maybe about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 different warheads. They had like 6 different warheads in this one warhead that this plane dropped, but they was able to deflect all of them. This particular group of beings who fly these planes, who watch out for the shit like this. But so America need to be on it, man, on that technology and trying to figure out what the hell he putting together like that, and really guarding our borders as far as the air superiority from Mexico. I'm telling you, man, if the NSA listening, and I know they is, you need to put your people on that at the Pentagon, man. If they ain't on it, put your people on that plane that he gonna try to sneak up through the Gulf. I've seen this in a vision, man. So this is what we looking at, man. What will make Russia let the basketball player Brittany go? Man, they see, look, I'm gonna tell you, they holding that chick over there, but that chick probably living like a king over there. She'd probably be better to stay in Russia, because I'm gonna tell you, Russia prepared for a nuclear blast, because they could take at least 90 to 95% of their people they got underground bunkers for 90% of their population. So they already prepared. Russia already prepared for some crazy shit to jump off. So and they definitely gonna start it. America has made too many enemies, man. America is pissed too many guys off, and now those guys want to team up against us. You know what I'm saying? And we still owe China a certain amount of money, man. And when you think they're gonna be saying, get tired and say, man, give us our money back, give us something. What do you got for us? What they got for you is what they forfeited in the contract. What do they forfeit in the contract? The people. The people who volunteered themselves to be citizens. See, look, the China man honor. I'm gonna tell you about the China man. The China man honors treaties and contracts with his people, right? So in the T-bonds, what was the collateral in a contract? When you make a contract with somebody and you don't honor the contract, you forfeit the collateral. What is the collateral of that contract? Say like, okay, all right, if we in business and we got 100 T-shirts, right? And those T-shirts don't sell. In the contract, say if I say that those T-shirts don't sell, then you got to forfeit all 100 shirts over to me, and that's in the contract. So them T-shirts, if I give you some T-shirts and they don't sell, you got to forfeit those T-shirts back over to me. That means that, hey, the collateral of those T-bonds is human resource. So they got to forfeit the collateral. So we're dealing with this shit on a whole bunch of different levels. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, brother. I'm telling you, brother Love, man. This type of stuff is starting to get spooky, man. In the end, you know what I'm saying? They say, oh, Young Yellow scaring niggas up. He's scaring them up in the corner. No, I ain't scaring you up, man. I'm just letting you know the time has come I seen it, man. Every time I'm in this dream, I wake up and part of that is not real, man. I'm telling you that this is not like this is like it's like, man, they was going door to door, arrested people. Some people was locked in their house, couldn't come out, had curfews. Uh, and some of these soldiers, some of the soldiers that's going that doing when the invasion take place, most of the soldiers are already over here. A lot of them gonna they already implants, already over here from the years of Americans letting the immigrants in from Mexico. Mexico, and it's not the Mexicans, it's beings that, because you got to keep in mind, some of these Afghanistan niggas can pass for Mexicans. Look at this dude right here. He can pass for a Mexican, man. If he shave his beard, and grow like one of them crew cuts, he can pass for a Mexican. These people can pass for Mexican, man. Get off up in here, and then they return. So, and then you know what that's gonna do? That's gonna make the government say, we don't know who enemy. Anybody in American citizen, anybody that's a citizen in the United States can be an enemy now, because we don't know who they are. We don't know who you are, because these people, they were saying they were Americans. Now they turn in and they it's a movie out like that called that London movie, London Falling, where these people all dress up like cops and military guys, and then all of a sudden they turn into another whole nother military. It's called a Trojan horse. And but what I told you about that Trojan horse, right? You see that they speak Spanish, right, Jones? These people training right now over here in America, in Canada, and in Mexico. 30 and 40,000, 300,000 people training from Russia. Man, yeah, that's right, Brother Love. For me, I think you talked about this a while back on a tape, Brother Love, on one of them greatest show in the universe tapes. I think it was either part 1 or 2. He talked about that. He said that the troops were training over here. And you seeing the UN trucks? Let me show you. And keep in mind, Iran really is really one of the main parts of the UN. Yes, see, that's what you're seeing over here. You know what I'm saying? And these people are not gonna have the Constitution in mind, man, when they come in to deal with you. So you ain't gonna have no right to Fifth Amendment right. You want to bear arms? Only thing gonna make I'm gonna tell you what's gonna make these beings job hard is because you got guns. See, they gotta turn the people over, but they can't turn these people over if they got guns. So in order to get your guns, let me do a couple mass shootings and historical shootings, and then I'm gonna tell you we got to get these guys guns, because when these people come, they don't want you to be able to fight back. The Second Amendment is they created a militia. People create militias like the Black Panthers, the KKK, all these are different militias that were created for certain reasons. But it's certain other groups out here that ain't the KKK. That's militia that's in place for this. They know this coming. They know this happening. You see what I'm saying? Some of you might have seen these UN trucks. So it's already being set up. It's been being set up for the longest. Russia and China were running war games 30 miles off. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's that they're gonna try to. The agreement is made with the invasion. It's gonna go down, and it's a historical event, just like Pearl Harbor. But it's gonna be hard, even though China can unload 100 million soldiers on us, and then we'll be helping them out. We'll be helping them out. They unload 100 million on us. So just think about that. They body count is at least 10-1, especially after the new stuff that's happening. They body count is like 10-1, man. Then you put the Russians, everybody else we pissed off, put them on the same team too. Everybody else we got pissed off. You think they ain't pissed off in Iran about that general? You think they ain't pissed off? Some people they hated Saddam Hussein, but a lot of people liked it. Muhammad Gaddafi. Muhammad Gaddafi, Libya was on when Muhammad Gaddafi was ruling. Everybody was eating. Everybody had $1 billion. And then he started talking about the gold standard, bringing back the gold standard to trade for all globally. Boom, let's get rid of them. Anybody talking like that, talking about besides you don't want to mess with this money no more, you want to trade some gold for your oh no, we got to get rid of this guy. So they put his own people on him. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they put his own people on him. And like Birdman said, for the right amount of money, it can be your own people on you. You know what I'm saying? For the right amount of money, 200 million, niggas, to take your homeboy out. Some niggas do that shit, man. 200 million, that's a crazy number right there. Like if you a money bean, you know what I'm saying? If you a money crazy bean, 200 million is a lot of money to take somebody out. Yeah, Muhammad Gaddafi from this dude right here. I might not be saying his name right. I'm gonna show you. He was over. No, they had him killed in the streets because he tried to revise. Oh shit! Hold up. What I'm thinking about. Hold on. I'm thinking about the wrong guy. Hold up. His name is like Quran spelled. It's spelled Gaddafi. Gaddafi. Yeah, this dude right here, Gaddafi. That's his name. Muhammad. Yeah, but this guy here, man, my goddamn mouth is dry as a cat. All right, so yeah, he tried to come back with the gold, try to sell his all for gold, and he was trying to convince all the other African presidents to do the same. And they said, "Oh yeah, this guy got to go." The big timers, the world bankers say this guy, oh hell no, we selling imaginary money. You know, we don't want to be having to sell gold. We don't got no gold, right? We saving all our gold up to give back to these particular reptilians so they can buy what they want to buy. You know what I'm saying? So he was one of them that they got, man. And it's a couple more on that list that they got took out because they wanted to go do that gold standard back, man. I think Saddam Hussein, that's when he came at them, because at first they was down with it. And then when they wanted to bring that gold thing back, he got on the list. You know what I'm saying? So remember what they did to these guys. The blood of the saints is on their hands. We got a lot of bad energy out here, man, that we should have been fixed a long time ago. America should have fixed this bad energy, man. But now it's too late. You know, it's too late. Ain't no turning back now. You're too far to turn back now. Right? You're too far to turn back now. So that Muhammad Gaddafi shit is getting ready to come back up. And that the other general I just showed you. And Saddam Hussein, which I believe they faked this death. Cause he got lookalikes like Hitler. He part of that same clan, that same dictatorship type clan. Cause they protect them guys like this. They probably sent the real Saddam down to South America like they did Hitler. Cause he had so much money. America was trying to steal his money, that money back they gave him. They gave him like he had over $300 billion, maybe more, underground in the cave with him. This nigga went underground with some money. That tell you that either he's dumb as a box of rocks, or either that wasn't him. That was some nigga that he paid some money to be him. He paid that nigga $300 billion to be him. Say if you make it, nigga, you can have all this money. Well, I'm gonna going down. I'm gonna get on this private jet, and I'm gonna go down to the South America. Yeah, Bin Laden too. Cause all of a sudden we killed him, and then we threw his body off in the ocean. Man, come on, man, y'all can't do nothing like that. That's breaking international law, bro. Y'all can't do nothing like that, man. Bin Laden family can sue y'all for so much money, man. It'd be crazy. Trillions of dollars for it. They full of shit. Because it wasn't no damn Bin Laden. Right? That was all robotic, man. The whole goddamn thing. Drones and robots. Yeah, Bin Laden was the roommates with the nigga Bush right at the damn college. Yale or whatever. Right? Bin Laden went to Yale. Come on, man. What kind of game is these niggas playing? Watch the movie Prime called High Power. They got something for playing. Oh yeah, I'm gonna check that out, Sister Regina. They were overkill though. Yeah, look, yeah. That was all that was all planned, man, because he started talking about bringing some gold back, which they ain't got. He started messing with their money, man. He started messing with these people money. And I don't know why they so obsessed with money, because you know, I don't know why they so obsessed with money. They can print it. They got it. Trillions of dollars. I don't get it, man. The type of mindset they got on paper money. Now they can say, oh yeah, well, nah, we ain't thinking about that. We're thinking about the assets. Assets, still physical shit. They can be on Riz, which we can hologram we can hologram anything you want. You can hologram anything you want here too once you figure out how the brain works. Man, but this is what we talking about, man. We had to wake up and drop that, man. On that vision, bro. So get prepared. Get prepared to defend yourself. Get prepared to for it to be a crunch in the food shortage, the hospitals being overrun, the water shortage, because most people don't want to drink out the faucet, go to the lake and purify their own water, like back in the day. Get acquainted with the old way. I'm talking about fishing, growing your food. A lot of y'all already growing your gardens already. Get acquainted with the old way. Wood burning stoves, right? Making your own fire stick, where you take and you wrap certain type of fabric around a stick, dip it in some gas or oil. Really, you like want to have oil because oil burns slower, and make your own lanterns. This is the type of stuff we want you to get involved with, man. Get some knowledge. Get the book, The Art of Shinku, the 15th told us about, right? So you want to get these things, man, and get into business. I'm about to get ready to get out because I can't be talking loud all night because my wife got to go to work tomorrow, but I wanted to get in and put y'all a class in today. We'll come back tomorrow, man, with something else. But we just want to come out of that dream and put that out for you. Okay. Hey, yeah, hey, look, another thing too, yeah, Haile Selassie ain't, I mean, not Haile Selassie, uh, that being Muhammad Gaddafi, he not the original Libyan, he like a Italian mix, because the Italians came in and mixed in with the Nubians that was there and created this new type of guy, like he kind of similar to the same thing as the Taino Indians, as the people in Puerto Rico, the Italian and Nubian mix, or Washita mix. So he's still part of us. Muhammad Gaddafi's still part of us, but uh, he Italian. He got Italians, and Italians come from the Canaanites. The Canaanites are Nubians. They just look white with the Albanos, the Albanos. So everybody get ready to get out of here, man. If you want to show us some love, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. If you want to show us some love, hit that cash app, man. We're trying to keep you busy. Everybody get ready to get up out of here, man. We got 200 people up in this joint. We going up and up. But Islam, hotel, peace, love, should divine love throughout the balanced universe to all. Wadu.